Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another week's edition of Battle Company! And we're back on the dwarves.
Oh, is this the goblins?
Oh, this is the goblins, sorry,
Yeah,
we're back on the goblins. So, what's happening with them this week?
Well, last week they got absolutely smashed.
How about by the elves that could move back outside of the board in order to shoot?
Exactly.
Nice cheating there.
Avoid being charged one more turn, yeah.
They needed to.
They didn't. They really didn't. So the remainder of the Giblins have been sort of scattered. There's only 4 of them in this battle company, so I mean, trying to make it a little bit easier on their side. So they're fighting essentially trees. They're in a hateful forest, as it were. And the scenario is taken from the Scouring of the Shire. It's an old rule book, and in it, it's in this rules for how to play in the old forest. The trees are going to try and stop me from getting out of the forest and trap me in there, kill me.
Come on, trees!
Come on, trees. So I've got just 4 of us. We've got what's his name? Nilbig, Nigbill, Bingil, and Lingib.
Lingib. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. And so I've got to try and get just 1 goblin off the board edge. And we'll have a look at the board and show you what the trees can do very soon.
So this is how the board looks after setup. So Giblins, Goblins, the survivors, have to set up in the middle of the board. Then the trees get set up in almost a noughts and crosses style across 9 different quadrants.
Can you show them on this camera?
Dush. There we go, that's how it looks there. Now I did start off the tree deployment
just lined
up around, but then we realised the trees wouldn't start off like that, they wouldn't. So we're going to play for the scenario, and we're going to see what happens next. So at the start of the game we roll for priority, and the priority goes to the trees. So with these trees getting priority, they roll a d6 and they see how many of them get to move on the goblins. 6 of them. And then we get to roll for each one to see how far they get to move. So we're going to do that now. So with 6 trees being able to move, each tree then rolls a d6 to see how far it can move. And as you can see, the trees that have got a little white dice next to them have all moved up. And none of them managed to get in to charge the goblins. So we're going to go into the goblins' turn now. So the brave goblins have decided to charge in on Baby Tree there, and Prowler for a throwing weapon, that was Bingil, and unfortunately didn't get anything. So we're now going to roll for the combat. So we've got 4 goblins.
Blue dice is the hero. Oh no.
Or he gets a 5. This is where a tree beats goblins in a fight. Oh, he doesn't do it. So at this point we then move back D3.
D3 inches, yeah.
Because we lost the fight. So the trees can't be killed. He moves back 1 inch.
So regular move back.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to go into the next turn. And the goblins go first. So the goblin band got priority and they marched forward towards the board edge. This time only 2 trees became aware of the goblins coming forward, but both did manage to charge those first 2 goblins. So let's see if they get trapped by the trees. First up is Baby Tree versus Nigbill.
You get a 6, we win.
Oh, and the tree gets a 5 and moves back D3 inches. 1 inch. And he's going to move 1 inch this way.
Alright, I'm right.
And then we're going to go into the next one. So this tree versus Bingil. Oh. And Bingil becomes enveloped, and we'll talk you through the special rules for enveloped now.
So when a model becomes enveloped, it can do nothing further that turn. You place it on its side so it's enveloped by that tree, and at the end of a fight phase it will suffer a strength 4 hits, and it will continue to do so until it gets released by being beaten in combat in the next turn.
Wow, and this is how it's looking after the Giblins called a heroic move, and then were countered by the trees. So not in a heroic move obviously, but in terms of movement. So with the heroic move, Nigbill actually charged this tree because he's not got far until the board edge. But in the meantime, those that did try and charge the tree, which one of your guys is, who is it? I think it's Bingil. Bingil, we think. He's been rescued, and 3 trees have charged in. 2 are on 1. So we're going to go into these combats now. So we're going to start off with the 2 trees which are closest to us versus Lingib. So it's 2 on 1. Lingib gets a 5. It's pretty good. They're only fight 1, these trees. Watch him get a 6.
No, he's enveloped by this one because he's already got one inside of him.
Yep. So he's been enveloped by 1 there. So wow, they both got somebody. And then next up, you've got the 2 trees here on
Lingib the second.
Lingib the second. So what's he roll? He gets a 5 again. It's good, but is it as good as the 6, which the tree is about to roll?
No. You get to choose which one envelops it.
I'll choose that big one.
Big one.
Yum 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Probably the most important one now.
We saved this till last because this the goblins only have to get 1 off the board. But let's go for Nigbil now.
If he loses, he's enveloped and I can't do anything. He's going to kill me eventually.
We have to keep rolling to see at what point. Right, okay. So let's see.
Come on. Oh no.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
great.
man.
It's not great.
Oh dear.
It's not great.
1 in 3 chance. Get back, tree.
So the tree moves back D3 inches. Give me a lot. 6.
3 inches back.
It's D6 inches.
D3 inches back.
D3 inches. So move back. It's better, wouldn't it? That's 3 inches, isn't it? 3 inches back. And we're going to see if those other guys take hits now. So we need to see if Bingil dies. So he takes a strength 4 hit because he was enveloped last turn. So on a 4, he's gone. Oh, no way.
So he's gone.
And that's a dead Prowler?
Yes.
Ouch. So with that, we're going to go into the next turn priority. It's important, really. Oh, my days.
Oh, no, the trees.
And the trees get it. So the trees got priority. How many trees can move? Just 2.
That's good.
So it's good. So let's see. How far can this guy go? It's important. He can go 6. Okay.
Easily enough.
So he's going to go in there. And next up, I will get this one in.
Big tree, which is 8 Bingil, yeah.
In fact, this one here.
You can't envelop anyone, but yeah. Oh, you can get
Neither of
into
them.
the fight.
Oh yeah, this one here. This one's come and help the fight. The 1 inch, he doesn't do it, so he's just going to move the 1 inch there. So we've got the 1 combat here. Nigbil versus Tree.
Come on, Nigbil! Oh, you can do it. You can do it.
Anything higher than a 3? A 3 or higher?
There you go, 3 more.
Oh, it's a 1. It's definitely a 1. It's not cocked. So,
Appreciate it. D3 back.
So the tree moves D3 back, and he goes back 2 inches. So there. So we're going to go into the next turn
See
priority.
if they get.
Oh, let's see. So strength 4 hit.
Yep.
So 4's on him.
He's on.
Go.
He's got his fate roll.
Who is this?
This is one of the sergeants.
Sergeant. He's got a fate roll.
No, he's
Oh. So Lingib has gone.
And then. That wasn't Lingib. Who was that?
Lingib the second.
Nilbig.
Nilbig.
This is Lingib the second.
Lingib the second now. So on a 4+, he dies. No.
Yeah, he's alive another turn.
So he's alive another turn. So we're going to go into the next turn priority.
Yeah, we get it.
Oh, they needed it.
Yeah, we get it.
Oh yeah, you do get it. So he's going to move now. Oh, he's making a dash for it. How many trees can move? This is where you get 6 and it looks scary.
Oh, it's Big Tree.
So can Big Tree get in? 4 inches he can.
Yeah, he's in.
Get there. Good stuff. So
That combat.
let's do it. Bow. It's 5. It's good. It's good. It's good. But with this green dice, every single time I build it up, it's giving me a 6.
Not this time.
Not this time,
Get
though.
back D3 inches.
So D3 inches.
2 inches.
2 inches. Yeah. So now it really is about priority.
Well, see if
Oh,
we kill
let's see if we kill
Lingib the second.
Lingib the second.
No, he's living.
Lingib survived. Point mark.
Yeah, you wish.
So really, it's the priority here.
Come on, come on. 1 in 3 chance.
It's lower than the half. Very important. Oh, the trees get it.
So you re-roll a 1 and a 1. It's fine.
So here we go. So how many trees come in? 3 trees. Okay.
How far can this guy move?
Well, I don't want to waste my big numbers. How far can this guy move?
1, 1, 1, 1. Yes, he's done it!
He moves,
2 inches back last time.
so he can only move to here. Next up, this one here. This one here gets the 6 to do it. Or gets 3. Right there. And this one here. Oh, Which ones are these? Are they in 6 inches? No, he's out.
He's out.
He's out, but this one's going to try and at least get closer. He does. Wow, so it's looking scary.
I'll run straight. Straight off.
Hooray! And he gets off the board. And wow. Now, do we still have to resolve this?
Yeah, finish the turn.
So we finished the turn. So the key bit now is whether this goblin gets eaten by the tree. So important. He survived 3.
Survived 2 so far.
Survived 2 so far. So 4 plus he dies.
Yay!
And he survives. Wow. So we're going to go into our round the campfire post-battle bat rep breakdown. And we'll see whether these guys live next. So after 2 goblins escaped the forest, a very mischievous forest, 2 maybe didn't, but we have to see. So we're going to start off with Bingil the Prowler.
Okay. He misses the next game.
So he misses the next game.
And then we've got
Nilbig,
who's
going to roll a 1 and die.
8.
8, no, 8's okay I think.
8, it's just a scratch. You can either re-roll or miss the next game, so he'll miss my next game.
So 2 are missing the next game.
He's still lost in the woods.
And with that, because you completed and won the snow, you get
4 gold.
You get 4 gold.
Which adds to my 2 already. So I'm going to recruit 2 new people.
So we're going to roll for that now. So Jamie's going to see what he manages to recruit. He gets to recruit 2 now. He gets
First
2.
one is a Goblin Warrior with Spear.
It's okay. And the second one? 5.
I get to choose one of the above, so I'll take a Goblin Warrior with Shield.
Cool, so you get 2 new goblins, 1 with spear, 1 with shield, and we're going to talk about that little scenario now. So before we go around the campfire, we have just realised that the 2 guys who got beaten by trees, they actually level up because they get an XP for taking part. So we've got to see what happens to them now. So we'll start off with Bingil, who's the Prowler, who can level up.
So on a 1 to 3, nothing happens. On a 4-5, he promotes, and on a 6, he becomes a hero. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens to him. And then next up, we've got Nilbig.
And the hero advancement.
And he's a hero, so we want to see how he advances.
D6. So 2. Strength or defense is increased.
So he gets to include.
I will increase his strength for what it's worth.
So you're going to take him from strength 3 to strength 4?
Yeah.
So wow, Nilbig is now strength 4. We're around the campfire. That was great fun.
Very weird.
You said before that this should be quite easy for the
goblins.
goblins.
It'd be quite easy for them. And looking at the scenario, I was like, you got 3 trees, D6 move a turn. Surely that doesn't sort of. Not many going to move. But the size of 6 move, that's proper scary. Like, you probably had me surrounded the first turn. I was like, well, the easy path's gone. Better run another way. And then each time there's like these little trees getting closer and closer. And obviously, despite them being fight 1, when they envelop you,
1 dice on 1 dice is 1 dice on 1 dice.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
1 dice on 1 dice is 1 dice on 1 dice.
It's 1 dice on 1 dice, anything can happen.
Oh yeah.
It was cool as they came moving in. It didn't look very cool. Now, of course, we're both playing, from a scenario point of view. We set the trees up, all over the place, which is how it should be.
Not rather than making a wooden wall blocking out control zones.
Which I have to admit, I did start to do that and then thought, nah, that doesn't ring true to me. But it's great fun. I would recommend anybody give that a go. It's just a bit of fun of playing the game. If you've got some trees for terrain, you can do it with anybody, can't you?
It's just some bases. That's all you really need.
You've only got 2 guys missing for the next turn, and then those 2 that are missing have also taken a step up as well.
Except the Prowler didn't make it, he didn't promote, but one of us becomes strength 4. Except that's obviously because he's surviving in the wilderness on his own.
Yeah, clearly had to chop himself down from that tree that enveloped him. Be interesting to see what happens to the goblins next. I think they took a bit of a smashing in the last one, so will they recover their pride? And the next battle companies will be joining the dwarves again to see what's going on with those guys. This has been your GBHL channel host, GBHL James.
GBHL Jamie.
Make sure you comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle games.